Joey Reese's Big Food Shop.
Joseph? Pickle? Pickle? Pickle, are you there?
Oh, you made your own pickled egg?
Yeah, man, I made like 2 batches of them. They're so good.
See, I just don't like eggs.
You know,
No.
they're so good for you.
Like I can eat an omelet. I'm real weird with eggs. So I can eat omelets, but I can't make the omelet.
Huh.
And I can eat a fried egg, but again, I don't like to make it. I don't know. I got some weird stuff when it comes to eggs.
It's just a chicken period, Joe.
It's just a chicken abortion.
Yeah, fine.
Well, now that we know what balut is, I may have to walk back my normal egg statement.
You're like, I'm going to eat one of them. Fertilized duck egg.
But dear Lord. All right. Do we need to clap so you can cut out that whole section there?
Nah, I'll see it, and it'll be like, hey, I need to cut out that section.
Oh, you're right, because there's going to be the big pause.
Yeah.
Big, like a grizzly bear, a big pause.
Oh,
Oh, you. Oh, you.
oh, you.
All right. So I have another bit that you got to do a jingle for.
I got a lot of jingle making to do.
Yeah, this next bit that we're going to try is a little bit I like to call ruffled feathers. Was that too bad? Should I do it again?
Let's hear it again.
This week on Ruffled Feathers. That's awful.
No, one
That's
more
awful.
time, Joe.
This week on Ruffled Feathers. So, on this week of Ruffled Feathers, we're going to talk about, I want you to think of a time on tour or dealing with the band. Doesn't necessarily have to be on tour, but in the band, when was a time that you got so pissed off or you pissed somebody off so bad?
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you now? I think I'm
Yeah, that's
pissed
the
at
bit.
everyone in the band right now.
Yours is when you up and moved to Virginia.
They're upset at me about that, but no. Let's hear yours.
Well, mine's kind of a quick one.
I
One time, so the one that I'll talk about today is one time we really pissed somebody off. Was we were in like, what are those?
look at that, dude. It's the Reese's Pieces like nugget. It's got like about.
I thought you put that thing away. I thought you hid it.
I did, but now I'm eating it again.
You're
and
eating
it's-
Reese's Pieces and pickled eggs.
It smells like a waste treatment plant right here.
You better be wearing underwear just made of paper towel.
This is why you get black underwear, people.
Oh my gosh.
You learn. I learned from Mike Roper. He always had skid marks. So I'm like, you know what? I think they make these in black.
Anal leakage. Anal leakage.
Mm-hmm.
I told you the story when I sharted and went to work, right?
I don't know. This month on Poop Stories.
Oh yeah, I'll have to save that for another. I'll have to save that. Let's see. And I'll put work shart.
Work shart.
So this week in Ruffled Feathers. So
This week.
we had a situation one time. We were in some southern state. I just remember it was like an Alabama-y, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
We stopped at a truck stop, and we stopped at a large gas station. And so normally at a truck stop, they have these huge bathrooms that have like 10 stalls and like 10 urinals. This was just this was just a gas station where you walked in and there was like a men's bathroom, single one, and a single woman's. And so a lady had gone in, and she went into the ladies' room, and I think there was a lady standing, waiting to go in there. The guy's door was shut. So we go, and the very first one in line is Sang, and he's waiting. And I walk up, and like Nate walks up, and Bram, and we're all like waiting to get in the bathroom, and we're like, is it just a one person thing? And Sang's like, I don't know, the door is locked. And I'm like, what? So I go up and I jiggle the handle with like all my might, like jigga, 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 jigga. And from inside, you heard this dude like, it's effing like in use or something like that. He's like, get the F out of here. And he's screaming through the door. And we're like, holy crap. Like, holy crap, who is this guy? And there's like 4 of us standing there. So we figure whoever this guy is, when he comes out, he's going to see the 4 of us, you know, kind of looking, you know, a little punk, like a little rough for wear. I'm a bigger guy, so he's going to be like, oh, crap, and just walk by us with his mouth shut.
He's going to be like, damn, is that a Christian ska band?
Right. I ain't messing with them.
Act casual.
So he opens the door, and here's some hillbilly redneck trucker who rips the door open, and the first person he sees is Sang Kim. And so he's like, he starts like yelling at Sang, and then he sees the rest of us. But here's the thing. This dude was like 6'7", like 400 pounds. This guy was mammoth. He would have mopped the floor with all of us. I mean, we're like 19 years old, and this guy was just probably 40-year-old, you know, 40, 50 years old, just full of just a life of regret. And he was so angry that I had like fiddled with the door handle, but he thought it was Sang because Sang's the first one outside the door. Dude almost beat the crap out of Sang. And then he just effed and jaffed and walked by us. But that was a time we ruffled feathers.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna make a comment on that. Is that like, I do not understand why people knock on bathroom doors. Like, you go to test it, you don't have to jiggle it, but like you see it's locked.
Yeah.
And then people knock like, hey, I wonder what is happening in here. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, somebody is trying to have a moment of peace in there. They're doing the Lord's work. And you're here like, hey, excuse me. Is there someone in there?
Kid,
Hello?
are you almost done?
Hey.
Are you washing your
Hello?
hands yet?
I like to just be like, I'll be right there.
Yeah. I'm like,
Almost
one second. And then I just wipe my butt all over the toilet seat.
It's all yours.
Yeah. You wipe and then you use that as a paintbrush and just draw
Thanks
a picture.
for coming.
Yeah.
Glad you knocked.
Yeah. It's called
But like,
it's called
why do people do that? Like, do you want that person pissed at you?
I know.
Or do you want them to hurry? Like, okay, I'm just going to squeeze it out.
I think I think that is subconsciously what people think. Because if you're knocking, you have to go bad, right? And so you're probably like, oh my gosh, I can only hold it for so much longer. And if there's a dude just sitting in there, like reading a newspaper, reading a magazine on their phones nowadays. Back then it would have been a magazine. But if you're just sitting there and your legs are going numb because you've been reading an article for 7 minutes and you haven't pooped or you're done and you're just sitting there, those are the people that I think they bang to be like, are you almost done? Because then that makes the person inside like, oh crap, someone's out there knocking now. I got to finish up.
I disagree with that because I don't think anybody goes in there for a life of leisure. They're not in there just like
In a gas station bathroom.
I was comfortable sitting in my bucket seats in my car, but this hard, cold public toilet seat that may be giving me hepatitis, this this is where I want to stay.
This
anybody
is the
have any
bee's
reading
knees.
material? Does anybody have anything? Anything. I don't want to leave. This is so wonderful. When I'm done, I get to use that air dryer that makes me go deaf. I love this place. Please. Like
I get to use the hand dryer that's turned upside down and has a cup full of pee in it. Have you ever seen that trick? Have you ever seen that? Like
No.
that metal cone that the air blows through. People will like pee in a cup, turn that upside down, and put the Dixie cup of pee in there. So you slam that thing, and it blows the cup of pee out.
No. No. That's awful.
Yeah.
I've not seen that, Joe, but that's a good one.
I'm gonna kind of piggyback off what you were saying with you don't understand why people knock. What I don't understand is when there's a door that you can't see through. I understand that. What I don't get is, have you ever been in a stall where they can see your feet and they'll come up and check the door?
Yeah.
Like that's beyond me.
That's like, hey, I gotta go, but don't do that. Go somewhere else. That person is doing something you don't want to rush. Just let them do it. Nobody's in there just to relax. Maybe they're taking a while, but maybe something's going on. They don't want to stretch out their sphincter anymore, or they gotta coax that thing out. Leave them alone.
Maybe they got their car keys stuck in there.
Right.
Just relax.
Okay, I got a ruffled feathers to tell you.
Hold on one sec.
Ruffled feathers. I didn't do it right.
Wait, 1 sec. Because I have work texting me, and the last time they were texting me like this, someone committed suicide. So let me real quick check it.
Checking it.
Let's see. Okay, no suicide.
This is always good.
Man, I get this thing that happens to me at night where my eye starts watering, but it almost feels like it's watering like hot sauce. And it'll do this for 5 minutes. For the next 5 minutes, you're going to see me clutching at my eyes.
Is it allergies, Joe?
I think so.
Or adenovirus?
Maybe.
And maybe pink eye?
Yeah. Polio?
Did you put
Marco.
goose poop in your eye?
Marco.
Polio.
Marco.
Polio.
Hey, did you ever realize the game Marco Polo was just simply invented to grope people in a pool?
We talked about this, and no, I did not realize that. I missed that because nobody groped me, or have I groped anyone
You missed
in a
out.
pool.
All
I
right.
seriously did.
So cut all this out and start with your ruffled feathers, and you have to say it again.
So somehow, I think we were recording.
Oh, you gotta start with. You gotta say.
Ruffled feathers. You need another one?
Yeah, do one more. Do one more.
Ruffled feathers.
All right. So
I don't think we need a theme song. I think
So tell me.
we just have to say that every time.
Tell me how you ruffled feathers.
So we were recording, I think 500 Frenzy 2 Electric Boogaloo. And in the middle of it, we had to play the Tom Fest. So we drove the school bus up, but figured that it was better for us than burn a couple days driving back to fly all the people that had to record back on Southwest Airlines. It was like $30. Somebody had to drive the bus back though. So Sam Hernandez, he ran Sound Force a couple times, but he was like the old bass player from Dime Store Prophets, really good friend.
I think I remember Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
I love Dime Store. I got to write that down. I forgot all about that band. I really liked them.
They were so good. So that's Saki's old band. And
Yeah.
Sam was a bro. Sam was driving back the bus, and I was like, I don't want to make Sam do this all alone. All I'm doing is writing lyrics at this point. You know, like I don't have to record. I'm just doing this thing that we always did in 5 Iron where we'd get there and not have any songs done. You know, like they'd be like, music's done. Who cares what else happens? And so I'd spend a month just trying to write lyrics, you know, trying to figure out how it's going to go.
Yeah.
So,
And you wrote, and it was through that writing process, you wrote such great songs as "Give Me My Chicken."
I did. I did.
Get out of my yard and give me my chicken.
This is true, Joe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, great
for
writing process. But
shining
continue.
that spotlight on my lyrical prowess.
Continue.
So I was like, I don't want him to go alone. And Sonny had finished, like he had done his part. So he's like, yeah, I don't want Stan to go alone either. I'll ride back with you guys. So we're just driving the bus, and it's just the three of us, which is way better than the whole band because you just stop wherever, you know, you sleep whenever on the bunk, on the bus. And we were having fun stopping at all these places. Well, we stopped at a gas station. And so Sonny goes first in there, and I was out back behind it. And it was like one of these gas stations where you had to go get the key, and it was like this giant like hall pass type thing.
Yes.
And you go back and you unlock it and then go. Well, so so he goes.
And it always looks like a murder scene in those.
Yeah. Yes, they're usually bad. So
And they
he's
have the
going to the
condom
bathroom.
dispenser and the cologne dispenser.
Yes, sometimes you need both.
Why wouldn't
anyway-
you need both?
If you wear that cologne, you're going to need the second one. Right? Am I right?
And
Anyway.
sometimes if you use that second one, you're going to need the first one.
So Sonny goes to the bathroom. He goes poop. At this time, Sonny had just this legendary gastrointestinal system where something was wrong. He had like diverticulitis or like ulcerative colitis, some sort of bowel disorder where he was always having diarrhea. So he had to go super bad. He's going and then hands me the key. So I'm like, well, I don't want to stand here and hold this. It was like a hubcap or something giant. So I go and
Cinder
hang
block.
it back up. I hung it back up in the gas station because I go back out and I'm waiting for Sonny. Something happened. So I wasn't standing there. And some elderly lady got the key, went back there, realized it was in use, had the foresight to do that, and was knocking. Sonny thought it was me, like, fucking with him. So he just climbs up on the toilet with shit coming out of his butt.
Oh, no.
Stands on the toilet, turns backwards, goes, "It's open!" and pulls his cheeks apart. And he said, "This poor lady just opened the door," and I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
She's like, I looked into the eye of the devil.
Almost broke her hip running away. And he was like, he couldn't pull his pants up because poop was hanging out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
And he's
gosh.
still mad at me about it. Yeah. We have to
Oh.
ask him about that on the show sometime.
I will. My buddy Cal was out jogging, like he was jogging around his neighborhood. He was doing like 5 miles. And he has the same thing. He has a horrible digestive system. So while he's out running, it hits him that like he's got to take a dump. So he sees like a porta potty in the park. So he runs to the porta potty and he goes in the porta potty and he shuts it and he starts pooping. This old woman comes up, yanks the door open. He's sitting there like pooping and she's like, "What's your problem?" And he's like, what are you talking about? My problem? Like, I'm sitting here pooping. You rip the door open and immediately start yelling at me like it's my fault. Oh, it's one of the funniest stories. If you guys ever want to hear him tell it, I used to be on his podcast. It's kind of where I started podcasting. It's called the Cal Cagno. It's called Cal Cagno Radio, CALCAGNO Radio. And he used to be a morning DJ in Detroit and then got let go from the radio station, started this podcast, and then had me come aboard. And he tells the story on one of the episodes, and it is freaking hilarious. Like, there's more to it.
Gosh.
He goes into more of like what she said. Dude, it was hysterical. It was just, oh, I'm completely wrong. He opened it on her. So he had to go.
What's your problem?
He had to go bad. He opened the door and she didn't have it latched.
Oh, no.
And he opens the door and sees this old woman just pooping, and she's just, "What's your problem, pervert?" And then the hijinks and hilarity start after that with all the comments that went back and forth between me and him. But it's worth a listen if you guys ever want to check that out, Cal Cagno Radio. But yeah, we need to have a bit about porta potties. I'm gonna write that down.
Porta potties.
Like different porta potty stories.
Yeah. Man, did you get traumatized by porta potties watching Schindler's List?
No, I got PTSD from porta potties after Cornerstone.
Yeah.
When you realized you were walking through mud, you were walking through 30 feet of mud, and it hits you. It hasn't rained in 3 weeks,
Yeah.
and you're walking by the porta potties.
Yeah.
That's a kicker right there. When you get back from Cornerstone and you have to throw your shoes out because there's no way you're ever getting the feces and urine out of those things. That was always the worst. And I'm embarrassed to say it, but multiple times I have to say it was probably the third time I was at Cornerstone that it finally hit me when I'm walking by the pool.
Mud.
This isn't mud. Like either A, it's not mud, or all the urine has soaked into the dirt, making it uriny mud, pea mud. And yeah, you're like, wait a second. It literally hasn't rained in Bushnell, Illinois in 4 weeks. Why am I in 3 inches of mud 20 feet from a porta potty, from a group of porta potties? Yeah, that traumatized me.
Hopefully somebody just poured out some water.
Yes, tons and tons of horrible ammonia smelling water.
Yes.
Oy.
Oi.
Well, that's this week on Ruffled Feathers.
Ruffled feathers. I can't do it, Joe.
I like your face.
Ruffled feathers.
Man, you got into that one. That one was awesome. That one was the best.
Oh man,
That was fantastic.
this is our audition to be voice actors on Adventures in Odyssey.
You'll be the giant chicken mascot. It's like Chewbacca, but a chicken.
It's me, Clucky, guys. The compass says go south. I don't understand it. This compass is cuckoo to me. Gawk. This whole adventure is excellent.
I can't. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an extravaganza.
I'm just picturing on this quest, you have like 3 characters that look like Indiana Jones with muscles and all this stuff, and like they're really serious like adventurers, and then you have this 7-foot tall lanky chicken who talks like that. It's a bunch of guys like Logan, Wolverine, and then all of a sudden this 7-foot tall chicken named Clucky, who just says egg puns. Has this horrible laugh. Oh, that's a good time. That's a good time. The back of my head hurts from laughing.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
I have next. What time we got? Okay, we're about the halfway point. I have here. If you had to, oh man, alive. I don't know if there's an easy way to segue into this. I had down here writing and recording tips.
Okay.
So
while we're on the subject
of 7-foot tall chickens.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I got to get it together. My nose is running.
I got tons of tips, Joe.
All right.
I got tips.
I got tips on the tips. I got frosted tips.
I was thinking about making like one of those Udemy courses you could do, and I was like, I could do a course like that because I watched, I did a couple on like producing and mixing, and
yeah,
I was like, I could probably do one of these on lyric writing, but then I was like, that would be dumb. I don't want to do it, so I didn't.
I don't know what Udemy is. Is that like masterclass?
Kind of, yeah. It's like masterclass. I don't know.
Is it something you pre-record and then someone watches it, or do you sit and do like a FaceTime?
No. I think you pre-record it.
Okay.
I thought about it, and then I was like, I have tips. I think I could help people, but I don't think I'm that good, so I don't want to do it.
You know what I think my major flaw was in having a bit called writing and recording tips is not having questions from listeners.
Oh, crap.
Well,
maybe they could write in next time.
Yeah.
And they could be like, hey.
Yeah, so maybe this could be a bit in the future, and I say, do you guys have any writing or recording questions? And then we kind of use one each time.
Uh-huh.
So you guys, our first bit of writing and recording tips, it just hit the floor like a wet towel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it. So our first recording tip is if you have any questions on recording, let us know. Whether that's recording a podcast, whether that's recording in your basement. Now, do you think, because I was talking to kids at the school the other day, some kids, they kind of like want to get a band going. And this kid's like, yeah, I'm saving up for a Mac so I can have GarageBand. And I just bought like a microphone because he wants to get his rap career going.
Yeah.
And I said, look, man, and let me know if I gave him the right tip. I looked right in his eyes. I said, look, man.
Look, fella. Listen
Yeah.
here, fellas.
I go, look, I don't think like a Mac with GarageBand, like by the time you pay for a Mac, you buy a Mac and you do like what you want to do. I said, you're paying a lot for a Mac to have GarageBand, which is an entry-level recording. Like it's an entry-level recording software.
Right, but it's free with the Mac.
Correct. But the Mac is $1,500. So I told him, like, you might want to get something that's not a Mac, you know, get something else and then get Audacity or Pro Tools, get a cheaper version of that.
Don't get Pro Tools.
Oh, no?
No, I mean, like, Pro Tools is good if you work in a studio because that's what they use. It just sucks. And
Okay.
if you're trying to save that guy money, you're not going to save money getting into Pro Tools because you're going to have to buy a new computer, like a brand new state-of-the-art computer, like every 2 to 4 years.
Oh, okay.
So, like, you can get a used Mac. Like, the Mac I have right now is a 2009. I'm running Logic right now, which costs $200. And Apple updates it all the time. It comes with all the instruments. You can go online. You can watch YouTube videos on anything you want to know. It's got all these really smart instruments that come with it. Like, you can... It's got like these fake drummers, like 10 of these drummers. You just pick a style and you're like, yeah, I want the beat to sound like this. No, I want it to be more loud or more aggressive or faster here or more fills. And you just kind of move around these knobs at different parts and it'll do it for you automatically.
Yeah, because
It's
that's what I
so
don't like
good.
about GarageBand. Like, you kind of pick from a very minimal amount of drums and stuff like that. And unless I'm doing it wrong, like, yeah, you can't speed it up, slow it down. Well, no, I guess
Yeah.
you can. But,
So GarageBand is like 10% of Logic.
okay.
It's like
okay.
like what 10% of like what Logic can do, and then like 10% of the instruments.
Like,
It's
I think
insane.
GarageBand is great for what we're doing, like a podcast. You have to record a voice. You can do that.
Yeah.
I've recorded my acoustic guitar, bass guitar, and then sang over it. Something very simple. But if you're getting
Yep.
into like more than that, I don't think it can handle that.
It can. It's just like Logic. There's a heavier learning curve, but then after that, it makes stuff easy. GarageBand is easy to start out, but then to make it sound good takes a lot of work.
Okay.
So
Well,
Logic, all the work is up front, like just kind of learning how to do it. But
Well, that-
Pro Tools is good. It's like the industry standard. It's just they just milk you for money. And anything you can do on Pro Tools, you can do on Logic better, and it looks better, and it's easier. And
Okay.
and the instruments are so much better.
Oh, that's good to know.
So if you write like that, like I do, where you have all these fake instruments, Logic, so much better.
Huh. I might have to look into it just to start screwing around and doing stuff again. mean, I don't-
It's $200. I paid $200 for it like 5 years ago. They update it all the time. Like you'll just get new instruments sometimes.
How much for a used Mac?
Oh, dude, you can get like if you have a screen, a keyboard, and a mouse, you can get like a Mac Mini. Easy. You can get a new Mac Mini for I think under $1,000, but you can easily get a Mac Mini, which some of them are pretty fast. you can get one of those for under 500.
Oh,
Easy.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easily. Like $200. So that plus a monitor. And some of them have HDMI outs, so you can just run it into like a TV.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
It's,
Well, this
yep,
for
it's
our
way
first
better.
episode, for our first, whatever we're calling this, first episode, whatever, of writing and recording tips. I think this ended up going well because tomorrow I
good.
can let that kid know about everything that you just said. That I told him I led him wrong. I led him astray.
If he wants a laptop, I mean, you could do it on a MacBook Air. The problem with MacBook Airs is everything is soldered in.
Yeah.
You can't add more RAM. You can't change out your hard drive and stuff. Although you almost don't need to change out a hard drive because you can get a flash, like a 2 terabyte flash drive.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
and they're not that much. It's like $60. But I would say like you can get a used MacBook or a used MacBook Pro and do that. But I probably the best, if you don't need to be mobile, would be to get one of those Mac Minis. The iMacs, they're a little harder to work with, but the Mac Minis, they're supposed to be a little bit better. They're
Okay.
faster.
Okay.
And you can soup them up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, this is a kid who's probably not going to graduate. He smokes weed all day long. All he does is smoke weed. He's adopted. He's biracial, adopted by 2 white parents. His mother is I'm simply describing what she looks like. I don't mean anything by this. His mother's probably 500 pounds, 400 pounds. His dad is 80 pounds. White
What?
guy, looks like he's on meth.
Okay.
Teeth all gone. And so here's this, mind you, his dad's probably 5'4", 80 pounds, skinny as all get out. Mom is 400, 500 pounds. She looks like June Carter that June chick, not June Carter.
Mama June. is that
Mama
who
June,
it
I
is?
think, from
Yeah.
that Honey Boo Boo. That's what Mom looks like. Dad just looks like a skinny meth head. All his teeth are rotten out of his head. Looks like Shane McGowan. And then here's this 6'5", 90-pound biracial kid who is just absolutely lost. I try to help him as much
How's
as
his rapping?
It ain't bad. It ain't
Okay.
good, but it's not bad. He's learning, and he's every day at lunch, man. He's got his phone up to his ear, like listening to a beat, and he's like trying to freestyle with like all his friends and stuff. So I'll be like, "Hey, get over here. Let me hear what you're doing." So he'll do something in front of me, and it started out like I called him over, kind of just be like, to almost be like, "Oh, this is going to be hilarious." And
Yeah.
let's say his name's Ted. So I'm like, "Ted, get over here. Let me hear these raps. Spit me some venom." And he's all like, all right. So he comes over and he starts doing it. And I thought it was just going to be horrible. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't great, but he was rapping on beat and he was rhyming his last word.
Okay.
So his words were rhyming and he was rhyming on beat. Then like his buddy would step in, some like white kid. Let's call him Derek. So his buddy Derek would be like, my turn, for him to take a verse. And it would be like off beat, like shoes in a dryer. And so the beat would be coming out of the phone, but this kid couldn't. He was rapping to his own beat in his head.
Yeah.
Wasn't anything lined up with what the song was, and his tempo would speed up and slow down, and then he would rhyme. Well, what a lot of rappers do nowadays, where he would just rhyme the last word with whatever the last word was. So he'd be like, yeah, I'm doing this, boy. Yeah, la da 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 da, boy. I'm gonna blah 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 blah, boy. I'm gonna la da da da, boy. So
Yeah.
that was like how he did it, but it wasn't on beat. So the kid Ted, he did pretty well. So he was asking me, he was stoned out of his mind yesterday, and he was asking me, when he's not high, he just sits there with his hood up and just doesn't say a word, sits there with his hood up, looks down at his phone. But after he probably tokes on some, THC vape, it allows him to actually talk and communicate with people. And so
Okay.
he was like, hey man, I have some questions for you about recording. Because he knows that I like music. I talk to a lot of kids about music and stuff. And so he's like, hey, so he started asking me all these questions, and I was like, I don't think a MacBook is what you're looking for. You're going to spend a ton of money, and there's better stuff out there. But then I did offer up Pro Tools, which I know now. I'll tell him to get Logic.
Yeah, tell them to get Logic. It's so much cheaper. Like
Okay.
Pro Tools, the good Pro Tools is like over $1,000, or you pay a subscription and it'll be obsolete before you put it on your machine. Like they'll already want you to upgrade it,
Okay.
and then all your plugins become obsolete like every year or two. It's such a money grab.
Okay.
I hated it.
Okay.
So, yeah, tell him that you can get like a interface package. Like Focusrite makes good ones, where it's like it'll come with a mic and good headphones and an interface, so you can run in any analog stuff you want. For him to do rap, though, he just needs a good mic.
yeah,
like-
exactly.
so.
Yeah.
He just needs a decent mic and to learn about compression, which you could do on YouTube.
And to learn
pretty
about
fast.
depression.
Depression. Sounds like he knows about that and he's treating it with THC.
I think so. I think you hit that dead on. Dead
Yeah.
on. All right, you guys. So that's this week in recording and writing tips. Is you don't have to break the bank to be able to record well, especially hip hop or rap, as us old guys call it. But yeah, if you're sitting there and you're like, you know what, I'm going to toot my own horn. Reliant K went to an Insider show and thought we could do that, and they started Reliant K. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I can do that, but better, everything Joe's ever said, hey, let's do a podcast, but let's actually interact with people on social media. Let's keep that going. Let's put highlight reels on YouTube. If you actually do that, you could have a successful podcast as well, and teach us what to do so we can have a successful podcast.
What?
I don't know. The last, when was the last time you went camping? Have you
It
taken the
was
girls camping?
Yeah. I've only taken them once, and it's not because I don't like camping. It's because I don't like Virginia. I don't want to get ticks.
Yeah.
And they have not just Lyme disease here, but they have this tick that makes you allergic to meat, to
Yeah.
mammals.
We have that here in Michigan. We have
Yep.
a horrible, horrible, horrible tick infestation.
I'm not doing that, man. So we went I was like, well, we can go to the beach. You know, they love the ocean and the beach. So we went to Virginia Beach and camped. And I want to say it was like last fall maybe. But here's the thing is I looked online, found this place. They had it was decent rates, which is not how I was raised. Like how I was raised, we lived in Colorado. You just go climb a mountain and you would just camp.
Yeah.
You did not like reserve at a campground. You didn't go to the bathroom. You went and dug a hole and pooped.
You pooped
in
in a mayonnaise jar.
Yeah, you pooped in a mayonnaise jar. Maybe ate it by accident later.
But who's keeping score?
Who's keeping score? It's not a contest, people. But yeah, so I went to this place and we're just like, what? Why are all these helicopters flying overhead all the time. And we're like, it'll stop. Something's going on. The military's doing an exercise. No. We were like at where they land all the helicopters for the Navy. It would just kept going.
Oh, jeez.
Like all night. And then I kid you not, 6 a.m. reveille. So there's like, and because we were like 20 feet from the fence to the
You're
Navy
like, we're camping
base.
by a ska band.
So nobody got any sleep.
We're camping by the Virgin Ska Fest. Virgin Ska is for lovers. Festival.
Virgin Sky is for lovers. Oh man, Joe.
Yeah, I'm going camping. I leave tomorrow night.
Do you?
I'm going camping. Yeah, the girl that I'm seeing, Heidi, her and her family are big campers, or I should say glampers.
Yeah, you told me about this trailer.
Yeah, so I grew up.
Okay.
We would go camping every summer 2 or 3 times. Between school getting out and school starting, we would camp 2 or 3 times in the summer. We would always go to this place in Canada called the Pinery. It's a provincial park. It was awesome. It was beautiful.
Go all the way to Canada, huh?
All 45 minutes to Canada.
Jeez, Joe.
Yeah. And we would tent it. So when I was a kid, we would tent it. And then when I get a little bit older, I was probably in junior high, my parents got a pop-up camper. And so then we would sleep in the pop-up camper, and it was great. And then us kids, when we got into high school, my sister and I just got so busy. We were working jobs. I worked at a grocery store, stuff like that. It was tough to get away for those summers to go camping. So my family, my parents sold the camper, and I went camping a few more times after that, and tented it. And the last time I went camping was, my daughter is 18 years old. She turned 18 in April. The last time I went camping, she was under a year old. So it's been 17 or 18 years since I've went camping.
It's time, dude.
Yeah. So the last time I did go, I was in a tent, and tented it, all that stuff. So now I'm going up with Heidi and her family. Heidi has like a 15, I would probably say it's 15 feet long. Like just like a little camper. It's got like 3 beds in it. A kitchen table, like a little kitchen area, but it has like a full bathroom. It has a full bathroom. So when she bought this thing, she designed it so that it was like, I have a working, functional bathroom. She just basically wanted a bed and a bathroom, and that's what she got. And then there's bunks in it, things like that. So she has 4 older sisters and 1 younger brother. All 4 older sisters all have the 25, 30 foot fifth wheels that are the huge campers, motorhome, not motorhome, but yeah, campers, like the big fifth wheel.
Yeah.
And then her parents have a ginormous one that the inside of it is nicer than most homes. I mean, it's got wood trim. It's got like a giant screen TV. It has a fireplace in it.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. It's got like an upstairs. You go up like 3 feet into like a big bedroom. It's crazy. So we're all going camping. We leave tomorrow night. And so, unfortunately, I had to break the news to my kids tonight. I was like, hey, our plans kind of changed for tomorrow, and I have to leave earlier. So my kids are normally with me on Wednesday nights, and then they go to school on Thursday, and then they go home to their mom's house on Thursdays. So I'm like, hey, I'm probably going to have to leave tomorrow around 7, 8 o'clock at night. Going to get to Heidi's. She lives about 45 minutes away, and then we're going to start our journey. And we're going up to the UP. So in Michigan, there's the lower peninsula that looks like a mitten, and then there's the upper peninsula that looks like a shark.
And is there like a ferry that goes across?
No, there's
like from Traverse City or something?
There's a bridge.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the Mackinac Bridge. It's one of the, I believe if it's not, I think it's the longest suspension bridge in the United States.
Huh.
I think it's 5 miles long or 8 miles long.
Jeepers.
Yeah, it is. It's terrifying to cross. Absolutely terrifying. About 20 years ago, 25 years ago, a girl was driving across it in a Yugo and it blew off the bridge
Oh my gosh.
and she died. It
was a Yugo?
It was a Yugo and the wind gust just blew the car off the bridge.
Lord.
So everyone, it's the only time that's like ever happened in the history of the bridge, but everybody who lives in Michigan knows about it and is terrified to cross the bridge because they think their car is going to fly off.
Yeah, Prius would probably go.
Yeah,
Those
Prius
things
would
are
probably
so
go.
light.
Yeah. And so, but if you're listening and you care and you want to look it up, in Michigan there's a place called Pictured Rocks, and I've never been there, but supposedly it's my girlfriend Heidi. It's her favorite place in Michigan. I guess it's supposed to be beautiful. There's hiking. There's all sorts of stuff. It's near Munising, Michigan. So if you want to look up Pictured Rocks, see pictures of it, Google it. That's where I'm going to be. And the thing is, we're camping at a glamp ground. So you pull your camper in, you hook it up to electricity and water, and
There's
have
probably Wi-Fi.
Yeah, there's Wi-Fi, there's air conditioning, heat. I mean, there's anything you want. Like I said, large screen TVs and Netflix. So it's not the camping like I grew up doing, but I'm going to have fun nonetheless. But I think the cool thing is this campground that we have where our camper will be parked. You literally open the door and you are 8 feet from Lake Superior.
That's cool.
It's super cool. The problem is it's May and we're going to the UP. So the high,
gonna be cold.
Yeah, the high is supposed to be 50 degrees.
Oh, dude.
And we're right there on the lake, which means the wind's going to be blowing the whole time. And the wind's going to be blowing the whole time. And then at night, I'm going to be in my bunk shivering because it's probably going to be down in the 30s at
You're
night.
probably going to have to cuddle, dude.
I'm going to have to cuddle with some
Do you think
grizzly bear.
Do you think you can?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Are you calling Heidi a grizzly bear?
I'm going to cover.
So, what's happening?
I'm going to lather myself in honey and hope
Good idea.
And hope a grizzly bear gets into my bunk and warms me.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Lake Superior, you know, why does it think it's so much better than all the other Great Lakes?
Funny you should say that, because it is.
Jeez, I mean, like, what's wrong with Lake Michigan? You gotta pull that one out. Lake Michigan isn't getting all cocky like that. Lake Erie, you know, and nobody's like, hey, Lake Erie's the best because it catches on fire better than the others.
Oh, Lake
They're
Erie.
not saying that.
Lake Erie is disgusting.
I know.
If you have ever had the privilege of going to Cedar Point Amusement
Yes, I
Park,
have.
which is in Sandusky, Ohio, there is a portion of Cedar Point that is like they're just like any amusement park. There's like a Typhoon Lagoon. There's water rides. Well, they pump the water in from Lake Erie.
Oh, I did not know this.
Yes.
So they're trying to give everybody a staph infection.
Reese, I'm not joking with this. You do these water rides, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, they pump in the Lake Erie water. You go through and you'll get, say you're like in the log ride, and you go down. That's pun intended. So you're in the log ride, and when they should have at the top of the hill, it looks like a butthole, and then the log just comes out of it. It should look like people who are watching it like a butthole, and then you're in the log and it comes out. And then when you splash into the water at the bottom, it smells like manure.
Oh my
Like it
gosh.
smells like you're hitting like the liquid that would drain off of a farm. And it's so disgusting that when you're soaked in this water, it smells. So you're like, oh my gosh, I smell like manure. Like I smell like a cow farm. But what's even better is an hour later when you dry off, your clothes are crispy. Like your shirt is like it's starched.
Oh my god!
So all this garbage that's in the water is like dries your shirt, and your shirt is just like you can bend your shirt, and there would just be like a crease. It makes your clothes absolutely crispy, and I don't mean crispy as in clean, like crunchy.
Yeah, you could save money on the dry cleaner if you like your clothes really starched. Just wear a business suit on the log ride.
So one year, our church youth group would go every year, and my buddy wore a white T-shirt, a Detroit Pistons T-shirt. We went on all these water rides, and at the end of the day, the white shirt was like it looked like dust. Like it looked like you had walked through the desert, and it was like this brownish. But yeah, from going on the water rides and then drying, it was discolored. It was like an off-white, like it was tobacco stained. Oh, it was disgusting. Dude, smelled like manure. Everybody smelled like manure.
So, like, gosh, this is like 4 years ago. I think Lyndon was, how old was Era? Probably 2. She was probably 2. So let's say 5 years ago. We were going to go to like Virginia Beach or the Outer Banks or like Myrtle Beach. You know, it's places we could drive to. The kids want to go to the beach. So we're trying to work out a good like week vacation for Amy and I to take the kids to. And my sister was like, hey, I got to get away from Dad. Can I come out there for the summer? So we're like, yeah, come on out. It'll be fun. So she comes out, brings her son. But then we have to amend our vacation plans because she was out for like 2 months. So I'm like, well, shit. You know, like she was going through respiratory therapist school, didn't have a lot of money. So I'm like, okay, I'll pay for this. You know, like we'll all go, but we got to figure out something we can all afford. Kids want to go to a beach. How are we going to do this? Someplace we can drive and afford. And then in my head, I'm just like, Lake Erie. I got it. I've got this. And so in my head, not calculating the age of the kids, I'm like, we're going to go to Pittsburgh. I know this place that has this amazing sandwiches, which does. Like if you go to Pittsburgh, you got to go to this place called Gaucho's, and it's like this Argentinian sandwich shop. It's freaking amazing. Like top 10 favorite restaurants I've ever been in.
Okay.
So I was like, we can do that, and then we can go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, and then we can go to Cedar Point. We can go to Put-in-Bay, which is this island out like almost to Canada. You know, I went to as a kid.
Yeah.
We can go to Toledo, go to the art museum, go to the zoo.
A Mud Hens game.
A Mud Hens game. We can meet Jamie Farr. All these things. So we start driving, and I then realize that it's like me with my sister, who are like, all of a sudden you rekindle like all the old stupid fights you have and the ways you have of fighting, just the toxicity. And then my wife, who is like, has not slept for a while because Era just hit 2, or she's like barely sleeping through the night. Maybe she was younger than that. But like, just awful. And like Era's in a pack and play. I got my older daughter Lyndon and my nephew Riker. Nobody's sleeping. We're all packed into a hotel room, like putting the kids in pack and plays and then trying to sleep in like 2 queen size beds. Nobody's sleeping. Nobody wants to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like they're pissed about going to this sandwich shop. It's too many kids. So then we go. I think we went to Put-in-Bay before we went to. We were going to go to Cedar Point. Sandusky, I did not know this because I had only gone there as a youth, and you just go straight to Cedar Point. But like everything else in Sandusky is the fucking hood. It is so so shady. Like, just, it's like Bethlehem.
Yeah.
So we're just like, we go to Put-in Bay. You know, you take this ferry out. Amy's pissed at me for God knows what, fighting with me the whole way. We get there. There's like everything's costing too much. Plus, I'm paying for the whole thing. So I'm just washing money, just like,
Just bleeding money.
Amy was so pissed at me. Everything was a fight. Like, will you like that? Well, fine. You know, it's like, oh my God. I'm not making you eat this. I just ordered what I wanted. Can I please just eat it? You know, it was like that.
Oh.
And then we go, there was a merry-go-round. My kids, of course, are just like lit up. They're like, let's go, Dad, let's go on this merry-go-round. It's like $8 a kid for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You know? So all 3 kids, you know, they're going on it. My nephew flips out. Like he starts bawling because it's too much for him. And so I'm just like, we're not going to Cedar Point. Like, there's no way this is happening because...
Well, Cedar Point's like
He's
$80 a
terrified.
ticket.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was like, worth it because it's like the best roller coasters in the world.
Yeah.
I was super excited about it. So I'm just seeing this like fade away. So then the next day we're like, let's just go to a beach. So we like Google like where a good beach is between Sandusky and Toledo. We did go to the best beach. You're downwind from a fucking nuclear power plant.
Yep. I know exactly where you're talking about.
We're in there. Kids kept getting cut, like their feet cut on glass in the water. I cut the shit out of my hand, and it took like 3 months to heal. Like I literally got a staph infection in my hand. It was the gnarliest thing. Like I cleaned it out, but it was like something was alive in there.
Yeah.
It was awful. And then we get to Toledo. We went to the zoo. Toledo Zoo is amazing. It is a good zoo. Nobody wanted to go to the art museum, which I remembered as being just fantastic. But we went to the zoo, and then they have an aquarium up to it. By that time, we're so sick of each other. I was just like, you guys just go. I just want to be alone. And the best part, besides going to Gaucho's, was we went to Tony Paco's.
Oh, heck
which
yeah.
is, it's like this Hungarian restaurant. They make all their own pickles and stuff. Everybody was just pissed. Like, I don't want to eat this. I don't like pickles. And I was like, fuck all y'all. I had a pickle martini. I was eating all these pickles, all these different hot dogs, and all this Hungarian food. And then we just drove straight back because we were all pissed at each other. Worst vacation I've ever been on.
Oh.
And for real, the Lake Erie infection, it took really like 3 months to heal.
What's funny is Lake Erie, if you're on the Canada side, the north side, it's beautiful. Like the water's nice and blue, and it's just gorgeous on the Canada side. But the way the currents are and everything goes south. And so then like you're at Cedar Point and you're at the tallest roller coaster, and you look out at Lake Erie and it's just brown. Like
it's just brown.
It's just brown water. Like for the first, quarter of a mile out into Lake Erie, it's just brown. Oh, it's just so gross. So gross. All right, guys. Well, we are going to bring this to an end. This is the end of the paid portion. It is late. It is 10:41 on our side of the country. So we are going to get some sleep. You guys, thank you so much. Feel free, patronizers, feel free to join in on any of our discussions on the Diabolical discussion page. Daniel Rock, Lane Helms, all those. I'm trying to think of other people. Chris Williams,
Carl Sagan,
TJ Hooker, all these people that comment on it. We thank you. We thank you again for the support, the monetary support. It helps out so much. It really, really does. I appreciate it. I was able to get some nice headphones that I have from that to be able to help out with this because my headphones were an issue. And so we thank you for that. Reese, anything you got to say?
No, that's it. Thanks, you guys.
No.